This is Car Guys New England, your YouTube channel for anything automotive.
Bad, cause it's bit bad. Short with the bag, like chips at the front. This fuck, I'm fly like a pelican in my bed. I get my way, hella quick. They get to the hook up on the elephant cut. My trunk, yeah, it's in the front. Of course, it's in the back. This a big, this a real big difference. You just want a club. I just need them racks. You just wanna party. I just wanna rock.
This is Jay with Car Guys New England, and today I got the Caprice over at Ken's Auto, and we're going to be putting in stinger seals on the rear cylinders because I developed a leak in the back telescopic cylinders. These are high quality seals that should eliminate any leaks or anything like that that develop in the car. These telescopics haven't even been in the car for a year, and they're just absolutely pissing out hydraulic fluid. So today we're going to fix that. We're going to get started on it, and we'll show you guys how this is done. So one of the first things that I'm going to do is get the hydraulic hoses off of the rear cylinders, and then I have to remove these fittings so I can slide these cylinders out of the car. So the hoses are off and capped. Now we're going to take out the fittings out of the cylinders, and then we'll lift the car up so we can take the cylinders out. All right, so the fittings are out, the car's ready to go up, and we'll get the cylinders out. All right, so we unthreaded the collar. This one's a little stubborn, so we're gonna use a wrench on that to get that one loose. Yeah. So the cylinders are out of the car. I've already taken the balls off the ends for the power balls. Now we're gonna open up the cylinders. I've already wiped them down with a rag to get any like heavy grease particles, things like that off of these. So next we'll be taking these apart and replacing the seals. All right, so here is why this was leaking. That seal is trash. So this seal is hidden. It's actually hidden on the end of this. So basically this was threaded into the end of the upper part of the telescopic as the upper piston head. So it wasn't even the main seals, but we're gonna put the stinger kit in just to make sure, and we'll change out all the seals. And here's everything that comes in the stinger kit. So you have this O-ring, which is gonna go on the hidden one. These two large ones are gonna go on the upper stage piston head. Then three smaller ones that are gonna go on the lower stage. So we'll get these changed over. All right, so we're gonna start with this first seal that you can see is absolute rubbish. Just kind of cleaning up everything real quick. I'm gonna take my special seal tool and basically get behind the O-ring very carefully. I should be able to get this. Just take that. Get our O-ring started, take the O-ring off. So there's our junk O-ring. Now you want to make sure that this is clean. So we're just wiping it up really good with a rag. Okay, so once that's clean, we're going to take our brand new O-ring, the tan one, and we're just going to take that and put it right back on. All right, so now that we've done the hidden seal, we're gonna do these upper seals. So I'm just gonna start taking this stuff out, pop the seal off. There's the other old O-ring. Let's get the other O-ring off. And then we're gonna take the Teflon backups out. Even though you probably could reuse them, I'm not going to. So we got those. Now we are going to wipe this clean out that channel really good if you can. You want to get in the grooves and just make sure that it's nice and clean. Same thing with the other groove. Nice and clean. Now we're going to put our Teflon backup ring in and make sure that it's seated correctly with the beveled edges. Put the second one on. So now those are on. Now we can put the new stinger seals in, which I'm already getting them kind of dirty. But you're basically gonna start it in and kind of roll it into the ring. And once you do that, you'll be able to do the other one. All right, so the seals are on the top, bottom seal is on. Now you're gonna note that there's a black O-ring on the bottom of these seals. I'll show you on the smaller ones. So that's always facing downwards. Also, there's a beveled lip on the O-rings. So this one is all set. This is ready to go back in. We're just gonna oil it up and we'll put that together. But now I am going to take the seals off of these on the lower stage and then wrestle these bad boys onto this piston head. Fun. All right, so we got the seals on. Now we're just gonna put the Teflon backups underneath the stinger seals. So there's a good one. Same thing on the next cylinder. And I may have to play around with this a little bit. And then we're gonna do the bottom seal. So that one's good. Got something going on here that I need to take a look at. Yep. All right, so when I rolled the stinger seal on, the O-ring that's in the back kind of came out. So what I did was I just used this tool to kind of tuck it back in there so it's not damaged or anything like that. And now our backups fit in there nicely. So now it's time to put this into the cylinder body again. I'll just wipe that a little bit. So we got some hydraulic oil here. I'm just gonna take the head of this and we just wet it with hydraulic oil on the end of that. Now you will want to wipe out the inside of your cylinder. So at this point, you're just gonna slowly work this bad boy back in. All right, so the cylinders have been put back together. They're ready to go in the back of the car. Both of them are done. All right, so the back cylinders are back in. I just bled the setup. So I'm gonna tighten up the lines now and I'm gonna bring it outside the garage, lift the car up after tightening these up and see if it leaks. All right, guys, so the seals are in and got the stinger seals in there. So if you're looking for these, make sure to hit up Rudy with stinger seals. Definitely good product. The car's been sitting up for about 20 minutes, half hour, no leaks as far as that's concerned. So everything's good there. So if you guys have any questions, be sure to comment down below. And if you like the video, be sure to give it a like. This is Jay with Car Guys New England. Until next time, take care.